Tonight we're highlighting the challenges and triumphs facing Detroit's Black transgender community.
It is a community that continues to face threats of acts of hate and violence, which fueled one local group, Trans Sisters of Color Project, to hold a 3-day gathering event in Detroit for Black trans women.
The event was called Black Trans Circles Detroit. 7 News Detroit's Sarah Michaels was invited to attend and is raising the voice of one transgender woman who has personally faced discrimination and explains why the gathering is so important.
Me sitting here 20 years ago taking a picture, a picture like this, I was put on a sex offender registry just because I was being Wendy.
Wendy Cooper is from Louisiana. She's one of about 30 transgender women spending 3 days at a hotel here in downtown Detroit, taking part in Black Trans Circles Detroit.
Here I just feel so free.
A convening of Black transgender women bonding through activities like taking professional headshots, getting glammed up, or on a deeper level, opening up about their trauma.
In 1999, I just started my transition. I was embracing Wendy, and I was stopped by an officer. And so when I was stopped by the officer, I thought that the officer was attracted to Wendy.
For Wendy, that trauma is being charged with crime against nature by that officer who stopped her. Crime against nature is a Louisiana law that makes it illegal to engage in what is referred to as sexual offenses that are deemed as unnatural or contrary to the order of nature. That charge, that conversation, would label her as a sex offender.
So do you feel that he pulled you over and was baiting you with this language?
Yes, he did.
So he could go towards these charges?
Yes, he did. And when I think about it, I'm very angry because I feel like I'm a person who have a felony conviction, and it's like I'm unable to do things.
Unfortunately, Wendy's story is one that many transgender women here at Black Trans Circles Detroit can relate to. According to the National LGBTQ Task Force, Black transgender people experience some of the highest levels of discrimination. Gender GP finds that Black trans people are subject to extremely high unemployment rates, twice as high as other trans people, and 4 times the rate of the general U.S. population.
We're trying to change the narrative because we know all the bad ones that are out.
It's these disadvantages that fueled Janice Poindexter of the Trans Sisters of Color Project to host this 3-day event with the transgender law firm.
We're here in love. We're here in sisterhood.
They're holding the event during Black Pride. The rooms, food, and activities are paid for each of these women, pampering them with the purpose to propel them forward.
Usually trans women of color, particularly Black trans women, they're in survival mode. And so where someone else would take it for granted and say, oh, go get a job. Well, how do you do that when you have barriers built into the internal workings of the systems to keep you out?
On day 3 of the event, now all glammed up and finishing her headshots, Wendy tells me that she has forgiven the cop who altered her future in 1999. Since then, she has earned her master's in criminal justice. She's helped create a Black trans documentary. She's found healing through action and events just like this.
I feel seen, I feel that I'm in a world right now, like people are noticing me, people are noticing Wendy.
If you would like to learn more about the Detroit trans community, I put those links with this article on WXYZ.com for you. Sarah Michaels, 7 News Detroit.
All right.
Powerful story. Thank you, Sarah.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah.